Hello and welcome to another Panthoseeyeshadows update. This is the last update before the finale for 2024. And yeah, let's head right into it. I'm always working on 6 shades at a time. 6 shades at a time. I'm sorry, my voice. I have to use these either 30 times or hit pen on them before I'm able to roll these out. And yes, I also have backup shades, but you will get to know that throughout the video. The first shade that I was working on is in my Orange You Glad palette from Colourpop, and it's not an rollout yet, I can already tell you that much. Within this palette I was working on Rise and Grind right here, this matte orange shade, and within the last month I did use this one 11 more times for a total of 26 times. Unfortunately, I didn't use it 4 more times. Otherwise I would have been able to roll it out today. Yeah, but this is staying. I still need to use it 4 more times before I'm able to roll it out. And as always, I'm going to swatch all of the shades that I do have in here and that I'm rolling out as well for you to see. Plus, I'm also always inserting some pictures for you to see the colors in a different light. Today I have very, very low light, so I don't know. Maybe that's also good for the swatches. We will see. Either way, this is a palette that will stay, and this is the first color that's staying. The second shadow comes out of my Trendy in Tokyo palette from BH Cosmetics. And in here I am working on Roppongi. And I did use this only 3 times within the last month for a total of 21 times. I did not use this one a lot because I had a look going with all of my other shadows except for this one within the Panthoseeyeshadows. So I did do that look a lot, and yeah, only 3 times is that I didn't do that look and I used this one. So this is obviously staying because I need to use it 9 more times before I'm able to roll it out, because I also don't think I will hit pan on this one. So I think I need to go in that again. So this is better. Yes. Already a very colorful start, I would say. Let's head into the third shade that's in here, which is in my Unearthly Spaced Out palette. And it's the first one in here. It's called Peachy. I did use this one 11 times the last month for a total of 21 as well. So also 9 more times to go with this one. And this is a little more pink toned than the first Orange You Glad shade. Yeah, I was able to use these 2 in combination though. I used a very light hand obviously, but yes. Next up, the one shade that I'm able to roll out this month, and this will not be a surprise if you know which shade I'm working on in here. And by the way, this is the Viseart Kashmiri palette, and I'm working on this matte cream shade. So this is obviously easy to use. I set my eyeshadow primer with this one. So I did use it 11 more times within the month as well for a total of 31 times. So I'm able to roll it out because I did hit my 30 usage goal. And this is the only one that I'm rolling out this month. But last month was a huge update. I think I had 4 rollouts. So I'm not surprised that I only have 1 rollout this time around. Yes, so this is the one shade that I'm rolling out. I'm going to swatch it even though I don't think you will be able to see anything. So let's see if you can see anything. Yeah, with this light you can see a little bit. Either way, it's a matte cream shade. It was lovely to use and it's rolling out already after I think 2 months. Another Colourpop palette we have in here, it's the Star Wars Mandalorian palette, and within this palette I am working on Sipping Soup, and I did use this one 12 times for a total of 12 because this one rolled in last month. So I think I have to go into this one. That was the same the last time already. It's super lovely to use though. I really do enjoy this shade and this shadow and this formula, and the way it isn't glittery but metallic. So yes, that's that one, and then we have one more to go within my regular color story, because again I am always working on 6 shades at a time. So the last one that I worked on throughout my regular colors, or regular shades I guess, is a single eyeshadow. This is by Glaminatrix Cosmetics and it's in the shade Old Maid. And this one I did use 13 times, for a total of 13 times, because again I did wear this in just the last update. So yes, this again will be staying. This is one that's actually glittery, very nice on the eyes though. Very nice on the eyes. I use this on my outer part of the lid, so in the inner part it would crease a little bit, at least on me, but on the outer part it doesn't, so I do enjoy it on the outer part of my lids a lot. So this was last month's color story. Again, I will insert a picture for you to see those colors in a different light as well. I was only able to roll out one shade, and that's fine by me, because as I mentioned previously, I rolled out 4 within the last update, so I'm even happy that I have one roll out. Again, if you watch my videos, you will already know that I always roll in, or almost always roll in, some backup shades to start using these already when I know that I will get to my goal on some shades. And I did do so last month as well. I did roll in 1 backup shade. So this is the one that I'm showing you now, because this will be the one that's rolling into my regular color story from now on. Oh, and by the way, I am choosing all of my shadows that I'm working on randomly. I didn't say that in the beginning of the video. Either way, the backup shadow that I already have been working on comes out of my Colored Rain palette and Colored Rain Cosmetics Safari Rain palette. And yeah, this is rolling in now. And the shade that I rolled in is Congo Basin. So this one I also did use 12 times already, because as I mentioned, I did had a look going where I used every single shade except the purple shade right here, including my backup shade. So 12 times already when I'm rolling this into my regular color story is huge for me, and I'm excited to roll this in, because I'm very happy that I have some greens going right now. So this is finishing off my color story this month. Let's see. Yes. And again, I'm rolling this in randomly, but I did roll in all of these 3 greens last month, which is very interesting. But I'm so happy because I didn't use greens in a while. So yes, I was excited about these. And I still am. So this is my new color story for next month, but I'm not finished with this video yet. Again, I will think about rolling in backup shadows, and I definitely will do so, because the first shade up here, the one from Colourpop Cosmetics, I only need to use 4 more times, so I'm definitely rolling in 1 backup shadow. And then because I have to use the second and the third shade only 9 times, I think I will roll in just another backup shadow just for fun, because I think either this one or this one I will be able to hit my 9 uses as well. So I'm rolling in 2 backup shades within this video, so let's do that. And the first one that I'm rolling in, I always roll in with the Wheel of Names, which I'm showing you right now. So as you just saw, the Viseart Lilas palette got rolled in. This is only a 4-pan palette, and we will together now choose the shade that I will work on. And again, this is rolled in randomly, so let's do that. I have 4 pieces of paper right here. On all of these is a number 1 to 4, and I'm just going to choose one out of here, and that's going to be the one that I'm rolling in. And I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, it's the first shade. So this is how this palette looks like, and the first shade is this one right here. I'm excited about this one because again, it's a shimmer. I love my shimmers. And okay, they don't have shade names, so I don't know which shade name this is, but it's the first one out of here. And overall, I would not have mind rolling in any of these. First up, because they are quite neutral. Second up, I have a purple palette in my pen, in my level up project pen currently, so these would work perfectly with those. And yeah, so this one is my first backup shadow, which I will be rolling in after I reached my goal on the Orange You Glad Rise and Grind shade from Colourpop. And again, I'm swatching this one out. Oh, this is one that I will absolutely love. This is probably one, I think this is a tone that's one of my favorite tones, like a taupey with a lilac kind of tone to it. I love these shades. Anyway, first backup shadow. Let's roll in the second one. If I roll in more than one backup shadow, I always roll these in within here. I have almost all of my eyeshadows in here, and yeah, I'm just going to choose a number and then I'm gonna look up which shade this corresponds to within my collection. And I want this one. And this is a newer one as well. This is 686, so I will be right back and tell you which shade this is. Okay, I'm back and I'm so excited. The shade 668 is the palette that number is in is my Stoned Vibes palette from Urban Decay. I'm very excited to use this. I have this on my counter basically all the time, at least throughout the last few months, to use some shades in here when I don't have them within the palettes I'm using. And yeah, I'm excited to have this in my Panthoseeyeshadows officially now again. And the shade that got rolled in is the shade Bloodstone. I think within my Panthoseeyeshadows I did already had Hexed in here, but this time around I have Bloodstone in it, and this is the shade that I did use within the last few months a lot, and you can barely see a dip because it's a little bit I don't know how to say it, not drier but maybe harder pressed somehow than some of the other shades. Either way, I'm happy to roll this in as my second backup shade. And finally, also a palette that you can see some usage on, and it's not a brand new palette. Yeah, so let's swatch this one out as well. Oh, and it will work so nice with this shade right next to it. I don't know what's my luck rolling in this and then last update these three. It's crazy, but yes, it works out perfectly fine. I am very happy that I am rolling these in as my backup shadows. And yeah, again, just a quick reminder, this is my color story for next month. And yeah, that's now it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I wish you a very nice day. Bye!